imagine you're at the beach and you're playing in the water and you see seaweed and you go, oh, man, that looks like something I want to put in my milk. What are you talking about? Stay tuned. We'll talk about it. Day 11. I feel pretty good. Today has been a stressful day, but I handled it like a champ. Used the grill today that I've got the camera mounted here for some hamburgers, and that's all I've eaten today. I'll probably have a couple eggs before I leave tonight. And 284 is the weight. But, so since I began this, I need to look back and see what weight I was when I began this, but I want to say it was 296 when I got home from Nevada. That was July 3rd. And we're sitting on July 17th. So, yeah. I feel pretty good. My belt is looser, my pants are looser, my shirts are looser. And sometimes you're not going to see the results on the scale, but you're going to feel them because your body's repositioning things. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what I feel. Okay. So back to the intro, seaweed, right? So one of the things that I started to allow in my life when I started to plateau was heavy whipping cream in my coffee. Now, before I was drinking black coffee, and Pale Rider was watching, he'd be like, "Why did you put cream in your coffee?" And I get it. I am a fan of black coffee, but I also like having cream in my coffee at times, and it was a good way to get some extra fat in when you're trying to do a high fat, low carb diet. But I noticed something. My face would break out a little bit and my gut would hurt. And if I ever gave my cat some heavy whipping cream, like in a little bowl or something, it would end up getting sick after that. So I looked it up. So one of the main ingredients to heavy whipping cream is carrageenan, Carrageenan. Carrageenan. All right, this is from the AI overlords. Carrageenan is a thickening agent derived from red seaweed that has been used in processed foods since the 1950s. While the FDA still approves it as a food additive, some scientists and others have raised concerns about its safety. Potential side effects of carrageenan include, are you ready? Digestive issues, bloating, irritable bowel syndrome, intestinal inflammation, ulcerations, and damage to the digestive system, inflammatory conditions, exacerbation of Crohn's disease, and ulcerative colitis. Sorry, my reading sucks. Another effect is cancer, colorectal and liver cancers. Other health issues are glucose intolerance, insulin resistance, allergic reactions, immune suppression, and fetal toxicity. However, much of the evidence supporting these claims comes from studies on animals and cells, and reports of digestive issues are often self-reported. In 2016, the National Organic Standards Board voted to remove carrageenan from the list of substances allowed in USDA organic food, but the EU still allows it to be used in food. The FDA requires food manufacturers to clearly label products that contain carrageenan. And some of the other effects is showing colon cancer, glucose intolerance, inflammation, irritable bowel syndrome, large bowel ulceration, bloating, food allergies, immune suppression, birth defects. Birth defects. To make your heavy whipping cream thicker than it already is. Now, Hy-Vee has a store brand that's actually it's just straight cream. It's not. Doesn't have Guar gum or carrageenan. That stuff's expensive. It's like by putting less ingredients in it, it's about $8. Whereas the other stuff's about $4 for the same amount. If you get the organic. If you get the Walmart brand or the Highland brand, it's like $3 something. It's pretty cheap. So let's say you have some, oatmeal milk or oat milk or almond milk. Almond milk has a lot of this carrageenan stuff. And you pour that in your cereal, your Kellogg's awesome cereal. Man, that must be a party for your gut. Speaking of, I want to show you a cool picture. This is funny. See this? Sorry, I've got the pause button. I got this from Facebook. That's an evil character called Crinkles, who was trying to sell you sugar rice crinkles in 1956. You watch the ad, it's very cringe, right? They've been after our kids for a while. And look, the idea of cereal was, hey, women that stay at home and don't work because your mans are paying all the bills, how about, to make life easier so you can go out and get a job, we'll come up with this cereal, and you don't have to cook eggs and bacon every day. It's cheaper to do it this way, right? Kellogg's just had the deal of eating cereal for dinner. And I guess there was people were calling the boycott Kellogg's because they had jacked their prices right before they came out with that campaign. And then if you want to get really down and dirty, you should look at the dark history of Kellogg, the one who created cornflakes and the cereal and then the Post, his brother, all that stuff. And you're going to find some pretty dark aspects of the way they treated children, like with circumcisions and acid on women parts and all that stuff. And that guy was put through medical school from executives that belong to the food organization. I don't know. It's one of those deals, right? It's a rabbit hole that will make you like, holy crap, I was eating cereal all my life as a kid, and now I understand things, right? Now, I posted the link to the song where I got the title for yesterday's video. No one in hell wants to be alone. Well, there's another line from that same song, and it's called Spit the Poison Out. Look, they've been coming after your kids for a while, right? As I showed in that picture. Just look up Crinkles on YouTube. You can probably find the video. I might try to find the video and put in the link to this video here. Here's the deal. It's going to be a process, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I think I had more intelligent things to say, but I forgot them. So 284, day 11. We're doing great. Sterling Wheel, make sure you check out his channel, has been going crazy with these little intros and outros he's been making for me on this OG channel. And I appreciate him, and I appreciate everybody who's following along. And hopefully I'm opening your eyes to just how stacked the cards are against you and I becoming healthy. And it's not too late. It's never too late. It's only too late when you take your last breath. Strength for today, hope for tomorrow. Peace.